Yeah, look at that. There are only 5 left.
Those left. There were 4 left. You get to split one with your right.
Thank you, I haven't had it.
You get to have one, I buy.
I got you, Wayne. Stealing all the sticky buns.
There's only 4 left. There's only 4 sticky buns
Yes,
left.
because Tom ate 4 of them.
Did you get one?
What about my 5? I'm -1.
Hey, you guys, you're still in that corner.
We're still here.
We come out 2 or 3 times. What do you say?
Hey, Bonnie, every time we move, you just disappear, honey. Yeah, we're here.
Somebody did something.
How come you always catch us with a drink in our hand or food? Well, she goes around telling everybody we're out.
Right.
I know, you're right.
You're right.
Everybody, I'm Dave. If you don't know me, the brother of John. Gary. Where's John? That's one of my favorites. Yeah, out of here. Break you. Okay, we have some things on the agenda tonight. Excuse me, Gary. Before we get started, I have a song that I wrote and I want to sing. Hey, quiet. And then I have a video that I want to show. Wait, no, I only have this time ready until midnight. But before that, I was going to ask all the groomsmen to please give a little toast to John and Susie and just say anything that has to do with anything. Pass that section of the agenda, please. Anything in there, anything in your video, please. Overruled.
Let's go to the tape.
Can we watch the video here song first? No. What's the point then? Tell a little story. Or you can come up with any little story, any type of naked thing he did years ago, whatever. No. I think I know a lot of naked thing stories. We don't have time for all those, David. So, I'm just going to ask the groomsmen to start now, and would anyone like to go first? If not, I will appoint a gentleman. Go ahead, Tick.
Let's go! I want to go! Mom, Cindy, I want to find out. I always thought John was the perfect teenager in Timberlake. Please tell me he wasn't.
It was me. Anyway. Just kidding. But I had my first beer last night. And if anybody talks, and there'll be no interruptions during the toast, or the fire class today. First 300 last night. You know, David, actually, you might want to stand up for a second. It's funny, I wrote a song myself. There we go. There it comes. I want to tell my favorite John Troutwine Paul Hickey story. We have this reputation of, well, when we were growing up, being very alike. John knows the story because we probably talked about it 2 days ago. And we went to junior high together, high school together, college together. And our freshman year of baseball, we had already gotten a reputation. Of course, this was like 3/4 of the way through the year, so people already realized these guys are way too much alike. You know, they're like, well, they said things about us. Go ahead, Blake, where are you? We're roommates after all, and we can get into the naked stuff later. We're down on our spring trip, our first baseball trip together in college. And we were pitching together, or not pitching together. We did a lot of things together. We're all alike. Can't do that. But the very first game that John ever pitched in was against Michigan State, and I don't know if it was a doubleheader or a one-game
Double.
And he was brought into the game, and did not have an auspicious start.
Good word, Jake. Good.
I know, I like that word. Hang on, I got some more. How many groomsmen are there? John comes in, he probably pitches, I don't know, an inning or two. Didn't get very far. Actually, a third of an inning. He proceeded to load the bases, give up a grand slam home run, get a couple more base runners on, give up a 3-run home run.
That was a good outing.
Now, John and I grew up together. We were very competitive, so I'm sitting on the bench going, I can do better than that. So the coach says, "Impossible to work. Sticky, go in relief. The game's already out of hand." I'm like, sure. I go in, load the bases, give up a grand slam, get 2 guys on, give up a 3-run home run, get out of the inning, come back to the bench, and another fellow pitcher guy goes, "You guys do everything alike." Thank you, Dick. Not get a boost. I made that promise, but it was all me. I will. I'd like to toast to my buddy Johnny, who's really nothing like me at all. I'm cool. But here's the Johnny, the groom, and Susie, his beautiful bride-to-be.
Yes.
We'll suck off between 5 and 6 o'clock tonight. Hopefully you all know a little bit about Johnny Appleseed in the poem. This bears no resemblance to it. It's totally coincidental if you've heard of it before, but if Jonathan Troutwine, 2 things are known: that he loves Susie and he'll never be alone. At 30-odd, he's tall as can be and ruddy and brown as a good apple tree. For 2 years over of harvest and dew, he said he sold his chem cassettes to nobody he knew. Why buy your things? Is it really worthwhile? Decent vollkommen geil, he said with a smile. That's a little bit of German.
Little German profanity. Vollkommen geil.
Okay. Salesmen he would train. Sometimes they would resist. He would say, "It's not really hard. Heck, I'm not a chemist." After 10 years of searching and ducking a few, he yearned for the one to whom he could say, "I do." She was so nice, this lady named Susie. As blasé as he was, he found himself. I hope that she'll like me, but he felt at a loss. Should we talk about baseball? Should we talk about lacrosse? Hey, I've come to the end, so what's this all about? What's better than some paragraphs?
That's wonderful. Here we go. So full of yeah.
Guys, you know, I probably feel like all the other guys here. We have, well, first of all, especially the guys that we all played ball together because we go back a long way. But, you know, you think of all the stories that you had. Jesus, I can't see a thing.
I'm gonna do that right now. But a lot of the stories, you know, are so personal or maybe even raunchy in some cases. John's done things I'm very proud of. But you know, I started to think that John owes a lot to me.
a hell of a lot. And I started to think all the sacrifices I've made, all the things I've done for that son of a